Hi, everybody. I'm Lisa Campos, Community Affairs Director with your Positively Tampa Bay. As we approach the anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, we're taking a closer look at programs helping our local veterans fighting the war on terror. Today, we are turning our attention on the Homeless Emergency Project, better known as HEP. Homelessness among veterans is double the rate it is within the general population. Joining us with more is the chairman of the board for HEP, Mr. Bruce Fife. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And it's an issue that most folks don't really want to talk about, don't want to think about. How much more are you seeing this happen?
Well, homelessness is an issue that's vastly misunderstood because, frankly, it's easier to take video clips of people under bridges who are panhandling for money, but that is such a small portion, a segment of the homeless population. In Pinellas County, we have approximately 8,000 people homeless every night. 40% are women, a good percentage are children, and about 18% are veterans. And so in our program, where we are dedicated to ending homelessness, we have services and beds and facilities designed for all of those populations.
You have partnered with the local veteran administration hospitals. You said that years ago you would have been out there on your own helping the veterans, but now you are getting some support. Tell us about the programs.
We are. Several years ago, perhaps not so much, but in the last 4 or 5 years, the VA has taken a very significant interest in homelessness among veterans. In fact, they have an aggressive 5-year plan to end homelessness among veterans. And so we have partnered with the VA in a number of programs dealing with post-traumatic stress, mental health issues, addiction issues. And in conjunction with that partnership, we have partnered with Baycare Health Systems and received significant federal grants that have allowed a dozen or so medical professionals to stay on site at our 300-bed shelter, providing support services directly to these individuals.
And this is something that is very near and dear to your heart. We have a photo of your son, Brendan, who served 3 combat tours in Iraq from 2004 to 2007. And when he came home, you saw firsthand how he was affected by severe post-traumatic stress disorder. Yes,
we did. He came home, was diagnosed with severe PTSD, was discharged with disability from the VA. These kids come back with anger issues, disaffected from family. Bren certainly was. He ended up falling into alcoholism, drugs, received a lot of support from the Veterans Administration, but even with that, unfortunately, he died of an overdose last December. My wife, our organization, rededicated ourselves to helping vets and these young men and women coming back, and we are in the process now of building a facility dedicated to the specific needs of a new generation. 30 years ago, Vietnam vets came home, and we didn't give them a very good welcome, and we didn't do the things we needed to, and as a consequence, our shelter's full. 30 years from now, I hope to say that our shelter won't have any, because we're going to do the right things this time, and we're going to help these young men and women repatriate back into society.
Thank you so much for what you and the organization are doing for our community. If you're watching at home and you know someone, you have a friend, have a family member who may need some help, who's a veteran, please look at the Homeless Emergency Project website. They've got a variety of programs for you to tap into. Their website is ethep.org. Thanks for watching, everybody.